Oh, there's a lady. Out, out. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not.
On September 23, 2023, officers from the Minnesota Police received a call reporting suspected thieves. In response, the officers arrived at the scene with a canine unit to help capture the two suspects.
Black males. One went south, black sweatshirt. One went north, gray sweatshirt.
The suspects managed to flee, prompting the officers to deploy their canine to track them. However, unexpectedly, the dog attacked a 52-year-old innocent woman named Desiree Collins, who was standing near a garbage truck. Collins, who was simply throwing out her trash, suffered bites to her left leg and right arm.
Oh, there's a lady. Out, out. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Grab it, grab it.
Please.
Yep.
Help me.
We're trying to get you out.
Ma'am.
Okay. Stand up, stand up.
We'll get you some medics.
Stand up.
What did I do to him?
Nothing. It's not your fault. Just take a seat over here, okay?
She had no warning of the approaching dog, and the incident was entirely unforeseeable. Body camera footage captured the event, showing insufficient warnings and a lack of real control over the dog. Later, Collins sued the police department and stated that she wanted more training for K-9 officers and their dogs to prevent similar incidents in the future. As a result, a settlement of $520,000 was agreed upon. The officer involved was suspended for 1 day, and both he and his K-9 partner underwent a month-long retraining program. In the next case, we will discuss how the K-9 made a fatal mistake by attacking its handler instead of the suspect. Before going to next case, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. On July 24, 2024, Daytona police received a call about two suspects who had stolen a car. Daytona police officers, along with their K-9 units, arrived at the scene to pursue the suspects. As one officer got close to a suspect, he released his dog to subdue the suspect. However, something unexpected occurred. The dog attacked its handler instead of the suspect.
Blocking! 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 Ronnie, blocking! No! No, Ronnie! Blocking him! No! Him!
Y'all got it.
Get on the ground! Hey, go! What? No!
Fortunately, other officers arrived to assist and managed to help the officer free himself from the aggressive dog. Despite this incident, the officers successfully arrested both suspects, who were then taken to the police station. In the next case, we'll look at how another K-9 attacked two officers. On September 8, 2017, in Alabama, officers were in pursuit of a fleeing suspect. Officer Saltzman released his K-9 to track down the suspect, but unexpectedly, the aggressive dog attacked one of the officers instead. Saltzman attempted to pull the dog away, but the dog was so aggressive that it refused to release the officer. The dog then attacked a second officer who was standing nearby. The second officer was bitten for at least 30 seconds.
No! Don't attack me, no!
Out! Why are you biting me?
Oh, I gotta choke him off. Come after me now! Out! 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 I'm sorry, man.
Did you teach him to bite on the...
No.
After considerable struggle, the officers eventually caught up with the suspect, George Matthew, who was wanted for allegedly stealing an SUV, and arrested him.
Good boy.
In the next case, we will look at how an officer released a K-9 on a man who was standing with his hands up, and how the K-9 became so aggressive that some of the officers couldn't bear to watch. Jadarius Rose, a truck driver, was bitten by a K-9 following a vehicle pursuit involving state troopers and police officers. The chase began when Rose did not stop after being pulled over for a missing mud flap. Afraid and uncertain about why he was being pursued, Rose continued driving for some time before finally stopping, exiting his truck, and surrendering to authorities. Despite his surrender, one officer released a dog on Rose, which pulled him to the ground.
Okay, I'm coming to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
Alright, you just pull back out.
Get out of the truck! 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 That's a dog. Come to me. You don't one bit.
Body cam footage shows Rose stopping his truck, getting out, and repeatedly saying, "Do not release the dog," with his hands up. However, one of the officers released the dog, which initially ran toward the officers before turning to attack Rose, pulling him down. Rose is seen and heard screaming and pleading with the officers to remove the dog. The officers eventually pulled the dog off him.
On the ground. You're gonna get bit. Come to me, man.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not. Get the dog off of him. Get the dog off of him.
Get the dog. Out the dog. What's the cat? What's the cat? Get the cat.
Get the dog off.
Get your dog. Get it out.
And Rose was taken to the hospital for treatment. Following the incident, the Circleville Police Department fired the officer responsible for releasing the dog on Rose. The next case involves a canine so aggressive that it came close to severely injuring a suspect. If you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. On May 9th, 2020, police officers confronted a man reported as a domestic assault suspect. The suspect, later identified as Richard Bailey, was spotted on a bike and told by officers to dismount, but he did not comply. The officers then released their canine, and body cam footage shows the dog mauling Bailey's neck after he refused to cooperate. The incident began when officers responded to a call reporting that a man had assaulted multiple people, including throwing a woman across a room.
What's going on, officer?
Well, you're clearly intoxicated, so get off the moped.
Not say how.
What?
What'd you say?
Get off the moped.
No.
Get off the moped.
No.
Have you been drinking? Huh?
You gotta call me?
Yeah.
What's the call?
Yeah, you can go over there.
What's the call?
You getting some sort of domestic?
No, sir.
Okay, will you step off and talk with me?
No, I'm talking to you right now.
Okay.
Upon reaching the suspect, officers found him uncooperative and verbally confrontational. After repeated warnings that non-compliance would lead to the release of the canine, the dog was deployed. The canine mauled Bailey for approximately 30 seconds while officers handcuffed him. Once restrained, the dog was called off.
We want you off the moped.
That's fighting.
We don't
Hey,
want to fight here.
there's a dog in that car. You fight, you're gonna get dog bit.
Let go now.
Get off.
Let go now.
Dog's coming. You're
Why
gonna get
y'all
dog
fucking
bit.
with me, man?
You're gonna get dog
Get
bit.
bit by a dog.
Get off the
There's a
moped.
dog
You're
in
gonna
that
get
car.
bit
Why
by a
y'all
dog.
fucking with me, though?
Get off the moped.
Why y'all fucking with me?
Dog's coming. Here. Right here. Stop him. Yeah, proper. Canine deployed. Get your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Get that on. Suspect, stop fighting my dog.
Stop fighting the dog.
Quicker.
Stop fighting the dog.
Stop moving. Quicker. Done moving? Good job.
And officers began treating Bailey's injuries.
31, we need medic signal.
They're coming. We called them Signal 10. It's fine. Everybody chill.
Can you breathe? If you need to, spit blood out.
Bailey was taken to the hospital, where his doctor later reported that he sustained severe injuries to his shoulders and neck with damaged neck tissue. These injuries left him in a coma for 6 days and hospitalized for a total of 11 days. Concerns were raised that the 3 white officers may have used excessive force on Bailey due to his race, suggesting that if Bailey were not black, he may have been treated differently. The incident took place in the middle of the night when an innocent man, minding his own business, drove past a traffic stop. An officer attempted to pull him over, but the man continued driving, believing he had done nothing wrong. The officer pursued him, and eventually the man stopped his car and got out, asking why he was being chased. The officer responded aggressively and attempted to arrest him. At first, the man didn't comply and moved towards his car. The officer warned that if he continued to resist, he would release the canine. The man stopped and raised his hands, standing still on the road. Body cam footage shows the man standing with his hands up and following instructions to get on the ground.
23 New York Summary Unit, Route 1, 801 Route 1. Stop moving! Stop! Stop! Turn around! Turn around! I'm gonna send my dog in a bit. Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Get on the ground!
Despite his compliance, the officer released the canine, which attacked the man while he was already kneeling. The man cried out in pain as the officer continued to use excessive force.
Get on the ground! Get him! Get on the ground! Stop resisting! Get him! Start him to the bike! 801 Route 1, send me a unit.
Let the dog. Leave the dog alone. Leave him.
Good boy. Out! Good boy. Down. Don't move. Don't move.
The body cam footage made it evident that the officer mishandled a canine and that excessive force was used on an innocent man. Following the review of the footage, a settlement of $325,000 was awarded to the man, as it was clear he had not resisted and was kneeling when the dog attacked. The officer's poor handling of the canine and excessive use of force were deemed to be at fault. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.